Okay, can we call the meeting to order?
I second it.
Okay, great. Get my agenda here. Hello. Okay, so did everyone read the minutes? Can we?
Kim, I'm still having trouble hearing you. Maybe if you just speak up a little bit, it might help.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah, it's way better. Yeah.
Okay, so my microphone is way up here and I'm way down here. Okay, so did everyone get a chance to look over the minutes? Can we approve them from last time? Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little louder?
I'm talking pretty loud.
You are?
Is this better? I don't know what's going on. If I turn my volume up, I'm blasted. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should just. I wonder if it's the earphone. Okay, can you hear me now? Is this better?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, I'll take the earphones off. We'll just have to deal with it. Okay, so did you guys all check out the minutes? Can we approve the minutes from last time?
I move that we approve the minutes.
I second it.
Okay, great. And were there any new, oh, sorry.
I guess we say we approve. Did I miss something?
Yes, I thought we did. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, fine.
All right, so are there any public comments today, Bethany? Does anything come in?
Nope, nothing that I've gotten.
Okay.
Right.
So we have kind of artwork to talk about. Did you all get a chance to look at Scott's application, Scott Rhodes' application?
No, I didn't get a chance. No. Can we see it again?
It's
Yeah, I can share my screen. Just one
Okay,
second.
thank you.
His stuff looked beautiful. I especially like that turkey with the little turkey in the corner peeking out at the painter.
I know that was my favorite too.
That
So
was
here's
good.
his application. So Scott Rhodes.
Mhm.
Nice legible printing.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Very neat.
So acrylic paint and my painting average 11 by 14 in size. Predominantly color, local buildings, vistas. These are all Mansfield scenes, and he'd like to show at the community center. So it looks like he's got 18 total. So he listed 1 through 10 here, and then the remainder up above.
There's pictures along with this application.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he actually had sent it just like this, which was nice. So let me see if I can make this a little bigger. So. All right, so this is number 1 here. I wonder if I have it printed here so I can tell you the name of each one. All right, so.
That stone wall is where I left my mittens.
At the grist mill?
The grist mill, yep.
Yeah.
And then number 2 here, we've got Mansfield Center Church. Any comments or questions?
I think I looked at all of them earlier and I thought they're fine. They're just fine.
They're beautiful.
All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, this
I don't know if there's, do you want to show all of them? I don't know about,
Well,
you know.
I didn't look at them, so let's just go through them real quick,
Right.
if you don't
Sure.
mind.
I think we're supposed to look at each one individually, so, number 3 is Depot View Farm. Number 4 here is Atwood Barns. So just stop me if you guys have any comments or questions. 5 is Mansfield Center School. Number 6 is the Dodd House. Number 7 is Sat on a Wall.
I like that.
Number 8
great, isn't it?
is Photobomb. That's my favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. All right. 9 is Mansfield General Store. Number 10 right here is Gurley Homestead. Number 11 is Gristmill Door. Number 12 is Weaver's Cottage. Thirteen is Old Mansfield Town Hall. Oop. 14 is the Ice House. 15 is the Fitch House. Number 16 is Home for the Holidays. Uh, 17 is Field of Tranquility. And number 18 is Stonewall. And that's the end of his artwork.
You're great.
They are, they're lovely.
Very nice. Yep.
Very nice. So,
Out of them, and do we think they can all fit in? Some of them are 9 by 12s, which are a little smaller.
We can have doubles. We can have, one on top of another and,
Yeah,
that
I
kind
think
of thing.
it'll be a fantastic show.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, any other comments?
And when are we thinking of putting that up?
Well, I guess I'd better get in touch with Fred Massacati because he's probably furious with us. So he was kind of first in line. So now that I have his email address, well, of course, I don't know yet. I haven't sent it, but should we wait for word from him? Because he's probably wondering what happened to us.
right, it looks like
Yes.
we were sending it to fred.mass@icloud.com, and I'm sorry, dash, but it's in fact
I
a
was
dot.
sending it to Dash.
Right.
That way on
So
the
his
application.
application, his handwriting was a little sloppy, so hopefully we can get in touch with him, but
So would you mind, if you know what it is for sure, everything else is okay in that email that I sent? Just the dash, it's the dot instead of the dash, right?
right. So I'll send you an email with his email address and his phone number so we can just make
Okay.
sure we've got it right.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll do that as soon as I get that from you, as soon as we're done here. And if you
Yep.
have the phone, I might just call them to apologize. So if you have an accurate phone number, that'd be fantastic too. Call his phone, but no one answered, so that,
Right.
you know. But anyway, okay, and I called that number today, but maybe he's out in the daytime. Okay, all right, so, shall we, do you want me to reach out to Scott and tell him that, he's approved for the show, and we're just gonna have to give us a day or two before we know what date?
Mhm. And with Fred, we also, sorry, going back to Fred, we have to just make sure that we get approval from the Lennards before hanging their photo, their
Right.
painting.
Mhm.
Sorry.
And which one was, oh yeah, of the school, is that what you mean? I'm sorry, which painting?
Fred Massacati, the one we've been
Oh,
trying to get in
that's
touch
right,
with,
yes, yes,
he had one piece of art that was
right.
John and Jean Lennard. So just making sure that they're okay and they approve
Mhm.
the painting of themselves. So
Are they in the church picture?
the application that we went over last time, I can pull it
Oh,
up. again.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Let me see, I've got it here. Here, I'll share my screen again, just a second.
Oh, yes.
So this was Fred's application that we reviewed last month. So we've been trying to get in touch with him, but we had the wrong email address. So hopefully we
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
get in contact with him and just make sure that we get approval from the Lennards for this.
okay.
And then, so we were discussing Scott, right? Going forward.
Right.
approved, but we don't know exactly when we can hang.
You know, I thought of something. If he did this from photos, would it be interesting to have the photos as well as the paintings? What do you think?
Off the top, I'm not a painter, but a lot of painters do photograph and paint from their photos, don't they, Anne?
Yes, 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 but I don't know if that's necessary.
Yeah, it seems like it's just a choice of the artist in their practice, and I'm not sure it's something that he would, you know.
Okay.
Oh, hi, David.
Hi, I apologize for being late and missing last week. Last meeting, I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
Bethany, it's nice to see you. Put a face with your name.
Yes, you as well.
Guys want me to speak to Scott, or does anyone else would like to do it instead? Because I'm happy to do it. Okay, so I'm taking that as a yes. I'll call Scott. Okay. And I'll.
And so if Fred is going to show his stuff, Scott would show his stuff when?
January, I think. Isn't it every
Yeah.
2 months?
Yeah,
So
we're
it'll be
still doing-
January,
we're doing
February.
3 months still.
Mhm.
So, wait a minute, oh yeah, because what's going on with the, okay, well, let's talk about for a minute about the display for the flowers, that we just had the event at the flower shop with,
Kelly.
and Kelly, thank you.
Sound, yep.
And we were thinking, Anne, what was the time frame on that?
November, I don't know about December, but November, definitely.
That would be in the glass cases?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So then the walls will,
Well, Anne, how many do you think we might have?
Well, I have 13 people right now.
13 people who are
Yeah.
doing the
Well-
still life?
Yes, that will be putting it in this showcase.
Wow, great.
Awesome.
But the sizes will vary, you know, from small to medium to large. I don't know if Dave knows about that, what we did. We'll have to explain it.
Up to me.
Right, you, David? Susan, do you want to mention it?
What's the issue here?
Well, can we
Oh,
listen to
there's no
order?
issue. Kelly Chacon did this fabulous, absolutely fabulous still life, and we had probably
15 to 20.
15 people who watched the demonstration at Sticks and Stones.
On
And then she
Saturday.
brought on Saturday, and then Saturday morning, then she brought it over to the community center where it still is. And we had people coming in on Saturday afternoon and on Sunday afternoon to do their interpretation of
Thank you, Ann.
That's the.
the
that's the
still
thing.
life. And oh, there it is. Anne has a
Yeah,
copy. I think Kim took that photo.
Yeah, well, anyhow.
okay, so this is an event that's coming up, where people have been invited or no?
No, we did it already.
Did it on
We had it
Saturday?
happen Saturday and
Okay.
Sunday.
Okay, so the people have created their work of art already now from this arrangement.
They're working from now until the end of October on a.
Oh, I see, okay, it's in progress, very good.
Exactly. And at the end of October, we'll see them and put them in the showcase for November.
Mhm.
That arrangement we still have actually in the lobby here at the community center. It's wilting a little bit, but it's still very beautiful. And I've got some of those large prints that Anne just showed. So if any artist wanted to pick up a print of the arrangement and take it home to create their artwork, they're more than welcome.
Right.
And then the applications for submitting art for exhibits is on the Arts Advisory Committee website. And I've also got printed applications here if people wanted to pick those up as well.
Okay, I'm looking at the agenda of the people being showing things. It says, and nothing for October, right? I see Ann Williams during September too. Oh, there you go.
Yes,
For
it's
September
on-
and October.
Right, I'm sorry, that was 2 months.
Yeah.
So will this chart be amended to reflect the work that's going to be displayed that's in progress right now?
Yes, in the beginning of November.
Yeah.
Beginning of November, it says Fred Massacott there, though.
Right,
Well,
okay,
he'll do
so-
the hallways.
Okay,
and We'll do this, the showcases. the little-
okay, very good, no problem. Very good, thank you. What's being thought about right now? Enlighten me.
Well, David, you know how it all came about? Susan and I were talking about doing something that the museums do in the spring, you know, with flowers and art.
Right,
That's how this whole thing came about, and because we thought it was a good way for the community to get involved. And so that's how it all came about, to have a florist, and that was
Okay.
Kelly. And then she gave the demonstration to the people who wished to come. It was all free. And then we moved the arrangement to the arts and crafts room in the community center, where people came to work from the arrangement and do an art piece. And people are working now at home as well.
I'm glad to see this come to fruition. My question is, where are we in the agenda, however?
Oh, I'm sorry. It seems like we skipped over the MLK mural project update, but we already finished number 7, the Art of Flowers program updates.
Right.
So we can go back to
Okay.
number 6.
Okay, great. Thank you. I like following the agenda. It keeps me focused. So we're talking about number 6 now?
Yeah, so as far as the MLK mural project, updates that I have, we just had a meeting last Friday. We have meetings every Friday over Zoom. And I was able to get some answers as far as the size of the mural that they'll be installing on the community center. And they're aiming for installation on November 1st, the day before Election Day. I'm sorry, unveiling. We would be installing it, which I spoke with Amita, the artist, about installing it either October 28th or 29th, I believe. So potentially finishing up the art piece by October 28th, installation 29th or 30th, and then unveiling on November 1st. And then community days are coming up. So we've got one at the library happening on Monday, October 11th. And there's another one happening at UConn on October 13th, Wednesday.
Is this a permanent installation?
It, more or less, it's bolted on an aluminum frame right into the brickwork, but it
Okay.
could conceivably be removed and put elsewhere at a future date.
Okay, is it taking away from our display space, or where is it exactly? Oh, then don't worry about it. I don't need to know. Okay, go ahead.
It's outside, David.
It's outside, David.
Oh, it's outside.
On that long wall,
Oh, that's very nice.
look to the
Okay,
right
very
of the
good.
entrance, yeah.
Right. So Jay and I have been working, communicating with Amita, the artist, and Matt from Rise Up, just to make sure that we understand the size and what's needed for installation. It seems that we'll have to remove 2 trees and trim 1 large tree.
Ooh,
The whole installation can be seen on that entry wall at the community center.
Those trees able to be, the smaller ones that have to be removed, can they be transplanted in the backyard somewhere, or is that not
That's-
possible?
Yeah, that was one of my questions. So I think once we know more and once we find out the specific materials and things, I know Jay has been in contact with our facility maintenance crews on all of this. So I'd like to see them moved, not
Yeah,
destroyed. So
right, yeah,
I agree.
yeah, okay, just curious, okay.
I'm having a problem hearing you, Kim. Is everybody else having the
sorry.
same difficulty?
I'll
Yes,
really shout
Very
now.
low.
Can you hear me
You
better?
Yeah,
Is better? Okay.
a little
sorry.
better, yeah.
I'm-
So if you have something important to say, really shout, okay? Or wave. I'm talking now, I'm talking.
Okay. I'm turning the volume up, but I don't think my volume for you guys affects my volume, I guess, because I had it all turned up. Okay, anyway, I wanted to ask about if you guys go to the town website, or maybe Bethany, you have this link, but I just linked the way to put,
You're talking to,
hello?
who's that? Oh, your meeting.
Um, the Facebook page for the town, I think, and has a link to fundraising and a link to the paint days. So if you wanted to share this, it's on the town website. Is that right, Bethany? With friends and people that might want to give money or go to the paint days. It's all very clear on the websites and also on the Facebook page of the town.
Yeah,
Is that right?
I can pull up the flyer here. We've got it printed for people to take, and we've got it on display here at the community center. They've been updating it, so we haven't reshared it just yet, but we can do that too. Let me just pull it up.
I contacted both Amita and Matt about speaking to the Friends of the Mansfield Library, and they both agreed to do that, and they are going to contribute $150 as sort of an honorarium.
Oh,
So this
One
is
of the things that Glenn mentioned that caught my attention was he's pretty sure we'll be able to raise the money, but one of the other factors of the grant is not only do you have to raise X number of dollars, you also need X number of contributions, however small. because the idea is to involve the entire community.
Yeah.
So I would suggest to our group, if you want to make even a $5 or $10 contribution, that would be a great idea, because they're also looking for number of contributions that they get from the community.
Where would we, who would we address that to? Who would we make the check out to?
There's a way to contribute right on this. Are we on it? Yeah.
Let me just,
Yeah, I'm not sure that this is the one
I have to stop sharing to write a message, but I can put it in the chat here so that you guys
Yeah,
have.
do that.
Yeah,
So there's the link to the donation page.
perfect.
And actually, if you open that link, maybe I can share my screen again. If you open that link, it shows right where it's going to be.
Oh, I see. Very good. I see.
So these two
Wow.
would hope to be relocated. And this larger one, we might need to just trim a little bit, but this is right where the mural is going to be installed.
Okay, refresh my memory. Who is doing the mural? Who's the artist?
Anita.
Amita.
And her information is right on this.
Okay, very good. I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Actually, here's her website too. I can share this in the chat as well. But that's right on this donation website too, her information.
Oh, yeah.
There's an address, Alicia, for giving a check.
Okay.
Donations to the Rise Up Group Incorporated, 942 Main Street in Hartford.
And so that will count towards Mansfield's
Yes,
mural?
yes.
I can share Amita's website with you guys. There's Amita's website and then there's that information too, if we wanted to do any kind of donation by mail, so.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So you would make out the check to Rise Up Group? Bethany?
I believe so. Let me just
Yeah.
read it.
Rise Up Group INC.
And I think they had a survey, but I wonder if the survey is closed now.
I think it closed. Yes, I think it did.
But again, all those links are on that main link that I sent you to the donation page. So they've got all that information there for you. So any other questions on the MLK mural project?
You know how many
No.
people they need for the painting, to be there for the paint days?
We really have, I don't think we have an idea of who's coming.
I mean, has anybody signed up? I mean,
No, it's not a sign up. It's
Oh,
come.
well, I mean, to know how many people will be there to help,
Yeah, no,
help her and the kids,
I know I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I will too.
I'm going to be there also, but we talked about maybe having a time slot for different people.
Right.
You think that won't be necessary?
I thought there was an RSVP to a particular email for the second paint day. Am I misunderstanding?
So I think with the library day, it's outdoors, so there is no sign up needed. But with the Yukon Paint Day on Wednesday, the 13th, they do need a sign up because it's going to be indoors. So I think for partially for contact tracing purposes, they're having people register and just kind of making sure that they can promote social distancing and things while indoors. So.
What time does the paint day start?
At noon on Monday.
Okay, thank you.
And what day is that again?
October
This-
11th.
11th.
Which is a
Oh,
holiday.
that was the library one, right? Is
It's
that, is it-
outside at that pavilion that's just beyond the children's playground.
It's
If you're
outdoors.
looking at the library from the street, on your left, there's a playground, and to the left of that is the a pavilion, you know, a covered area with no sides.
I have a question. Why does this poster or the website feature say Manchester instead of Mansfield?
No, that's the mural that's existing right now in Manchester.
Okay,
That's
so did the same artist do that one as doing ours?
we don't know what's gonna happen yet on ours.
I thought we knew. I
No,
thought you said that
No, we have
No.
the artist, but I don't know if she's done that one in Manchester. She's doing a couple around the state, I think. But we don't know unless.
so we're raising money right now for an unknown artist, is that right?
No, we have an
no,
artist.
we have the artist.
We
Amita
have
is the artist.
Amita Roller, but we
Yep.
don't know who did the other mural, if it was hers or someone else's in that picture on the website, so. Does that,
And I sent a link in the chat to her website. It's the amitaroller.com link.
Right.
On that, you can see her works, but she has done quite a few murals around Connecticut. I think she has one in East Hartford going right now, and I think she had finished one in
Southington,
Wellington.
Southington, East
Right.
Hartford, Southington, yeah.
Excellent. Right.
All right, any other questions on the MLK mural project? Okay. And then I think we had gone out of order, but now we're at the Art of Flowers program updates. So do we have any other updates for that? All right, we're good there. And then after that, we've just got items for the future agenda. So I think we're just.
I have a question about the Art of Flowers and I don't know if you know this, if anybody knows this, how many people have been, do they have a sense of how many people have been stopping by to either to work or to take a picture or something?
Well, I have 13, Alicia.
Oh, that was the 13. Oh, okay. That's great.
I know.
I think that's great.
Well, we had
We
some-
went to water the arrangement today, and the people at the desk said that everybody who comes in has just been really delighted
Ah,
to see it.
And on Saturday and Sunday, we had several people stop in to the arts and crafts room and were fascinated by the arrangement. And one family, their children want to do something from the arrangement. And another woman, her sister wants to do something from the arrangement. So outside of our group of people that went to the gathering, there were other people interested. So we'll see.
And do we have a deadline for when they need to submit their applications for exhibit?
We don't have a deadline. We had told them at the end of October, we would collect them. So we can consider the beginning of November to put it up. So I have the people, I have an email address And so we're going to touch base with them when we have a definite date, which we hope you'll help us with, so that I can get back to them. But right now, they're just starting their work, so I figured in a week or two, I'd email them.
Okay.
Do you think we should put something on the table that says there's still time to
Yes.
submit your interpretation of this arrangement? I figure the arrangement will be good for, what do we think, another 2 or 3 days?
Maximum, yeah.
Should we do something like that? I'm going away early tomorrow morning, so I can't, but Bethany, maybe a little thing about there's still time to submit your interpretation.
Let me just write it down.
Thank you.
Yeah, because those pictures are very nice and helpful for people to take, the prints.
And I can put due by the end of October, we said?
Yes, but we would have to have a contact. We'd have to know their name and an email.
So I can link it to,
Well, at the desk, I made a copy. So there's a paper already on the desk with people's names and emails, so they could add it to that paper. Or put the paper by where you're going to write something now.
Yeah, instead of due by the end of October, why don't we just arbitrarily just pick a date like October 28th, October 29th?
yeah, that works because we would need, well, our next meeting isn't until November 9th.
Mm.
So if they submitted it in October at some time, we wouldn't be reviewing it together until November 9th.
I was just saying, instead of the end of October, just a date that last week in October.
What is that, the 31st? Is that Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's a Sunday, yeah.
What's a
Yeah.
Sunday?
So why don't we say, by Wednesday, the 27th or Thursday, the 28th?
Okay.
So what did we decide? Which one?
I think we can go with the 27th. But again, if we're going to review their submissions, we wouldn't be doing that until November 9th, and we wanted them to display in November as well.
Well, could we have a special meeting just to look at it? A Zoom meeting?
Sure. Yeah,
So when would we want the special meeting?
Maybe,
Look at my
How
calendar.
about November 3rd,
that sounds good. What day is that?
Wednesday?
that's, I think that's,
election day.
election day, yeah.
Oh,
No, election day is the 2nd.
November.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
Okay, so November 3rd, Wednesday.
yeah,
Wednesday, 11/3.
And then-
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, as I'm editing the calendar too, so I know we have Anne under the entry cases for the double-sided cases and the shelves and the hallway. Where am I adding the Art of Flowers on here?
in the two showcases in the front,
Okay, so is that the,
the one on the left and the one on the right, the glass showcases.
right, so the double-sided one,
Right. Yeah.
Art of Flowers. So I can update that and send that out too.
Mhm.
All right.
Could we, if that is so close to the date of our meeting, could we use that date for our regular meeting?
That's a good idea.
Since we have enough time to publicize it? So the public knows that we have changed the date for that next month's meeting.
I thought we usually, well, it's election day on November 2nd, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so we,
And we're doing
on
November
November
3rd.
3rd, Wednesday.
That is our normal meeting then. For this-
Well,
Our next meeting's actually scheduled for Tuesday,
A
November
week later.
9th, the next week.
Oh,
to
that's the
avoid
one.
election day. Now, my question is it critical that we meet on the 3rd, or can we just do it on the 9th in the regular scheduled meeting? Why do we have to have a week earlier on the 3rd, this special meeting? Can the business wait until the 9th? That's my question.
I think we suggested it so that the exhibit would get in the glass cases earlier,
Okay. That
but
makes
it's not
sense.
essential. I mean,
No, it's not essential. It really isn't. I mean, we can,
Okay, I move that we have the regular meeting and the special meeting on the 3rd, so that we're going to cancel the meeting on the 9th and have a special meeting on the 3rd, which is a regular scheduled meeting, and we'll address the issue of this new artwork to look at. All in favor, say aye.
I,
Aye.
Aye.
I have a question, and that is, it's not a question exactly, but wouldn't it be a good idea to show, like, blow up, enlarge one of the photographs of the flower arrangement so that people can see what the flower arrangement looked like while they're looking at the interpretations of it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the photo that Kim or Noah, somebody took over the weekend. Noah had printed a large print of that. That's
Yeah.
up, right next to the flower arrangement. So people can take that right now and take that home and create their interpretation. But if you're saying in the display cases, you want a photo of
Yeah,
them,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
well, Kim took a picture. Hers is beautiful.
some of the submissions might be photos, so.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, well, there's a lag in discussion here. Is this thinking or what? Somebody say anything.
I think we're all set then for today, but I don't have the agenda in front of me anymore. Where is it?
Oh,
So
yeah. Kim,
we-
wait a minute.
we-
Kim, there was something we wanted to talk about first.
Oh.
Remember? We were talking, yeah, I think it was Kim, you and I. We were talking about considering not necessarily going to a Zoom, but meeting at the community center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were wondering when
Yeah.
we could do that, Bethany.
To go back to a
To go
meeting.
back to an in-person meeting, maybe at the same time that we always have, but maybe the arts and crafts room might be free or some other place that we could meet that might be a little bigger with a window or two open. I don't know. I think
I
it'd be
can, I
nice.
can find out.
That'd be nice.
Well, first see what everybody thinks.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's just the
I
two
think
of us.
it's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. It would be a great idea to do it on the 3rd when we're looking at reviewing the artwork.
That's right. Do you have to check into that, Bethany, to see if it's okay?
Yeah, I have to look into that to see,
And see if
What-
the room is available too.
right, if the room's available and what I would have to do so that we can transition to that.
Happy to wear a mask and do all the protocols for indoors. And I'm sure you guys are fine with that. Is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
With in-person too, does that open it up to public attendance? I don't know how that works, so.
We've never had public attendance at our meetings.
Well, no,
Yes,
we
we have.
have. It is open. It's always been open to public attendance, but no one comes unless they're invited. And that's just because of the way it is.
Okay.
But
Are you I got a question here. Are you discussing having a meeting in person rather than a virtual meeting? Is that what's being discussed here?
yes.
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 And doing it in another room at the community center, perhaps the arts and crafts room, where it's much larger and there's a door that can be open and we would wear masks and it might just be easier to to assess the next exhibit that way with all of us there with the art and do it that way. Are you okay with that, David?
Well, are we in violation of the governor's proclamation at the beginning? Because it says, in accordance with Governor Lamont's executive order and social distancing guidelines, meeting is physically closed to the public. Now, it doesn't say that we can't meet, but I'm not sure if we will be in violation of that if we meet not virtually.
Oh,
I think also, I guess, I don't know.
So I know that let me see.
We're the public too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just find out more if we can go to in person and what our protocols would be in order to do that. So
Are there other committees meeting in person?
I don't know. I'm not sure. So
Okay.
One idea I want to throw out to the group and to you, Bethany, in finding out those protocols, if it were perhaps for this meeting where we have to look at art and the submissions, it might just be easier. And it might not have to be for all the meetings from now on, but maybe we could look at that possibility to make it a special meeting that we meet because of
multiple submissions, yeah.
Okay.
So that's something I can look into and I can follow up with you guys over email.
Okay.
okay, that sounds good.
So that was, we're still on items for future agenda. If anyone has any other comments or questions.
I'm good.
Is Sarah there? Is Sarah on?
I have a
Yeah, I'm
question.
here.
Oh, I just wanted to congratulate you. I don't know if anyone knows, but she received a grant for some music. Was that it?
It was the Artist Respond grant through the CT
Right.
Office of the Arts
Yeah.
for a choral composer amplify project
Yeah.
that we're doing to sort of encourage a little bit more free and equitable access to emerging composers to have their music performed and recorded, because that's how composers, get out there, is to kind of have good recordings of their works. And so we created a panel that would choose the music, and then I was able to get a grant to help fund it and pay the musicians and the panelists and the recording technology and videos and all that stuff. So
It was very, very good. Congratulations. Nice thinking.
Congratulations.
Very good.
thank you. I'm happy to have that finally.
Hey, Sarah, help me out here. Who's teaching band at E.O. Smith now?
A band. I wasn't it Anthony Pandolf?
I think I heard that he retired, but I may be wrong. Okay,
Oh no, he's
never mind.
young. Anthony's young.
young one. He's too young to retire.
Yeah, he's, oh God, 25, 20, he's so young. But I don't know. My son isn't in band this year, so I don't know.
Okay, great.
Go to the website and find out. I'm sure.
I will. Thank you. Sorry to bring it up.
Okay. Anything else we have to discuss?
Oh, Bethany, I'm wondering, it's helpful for me if the agenda and everything could be in a Word document rather than a PDF. Is that a problem?
So it's PDF form when I upload it to the website.
Oh, I see. Okay. No, never mind. It's not. It's just that I like to take contemporary notes on the piece, on the document itself. But it's all right because I can deal with it. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, anything else?
I have one quick question, Bethany. It's the people that I have emails about, when they submit their artwork, do they have to fill out an application form?
Yeah, I believe so. So if that's the protocol that we follow for anyone exhibiting artwork, I would imagine that
Okay.
each individual person, yeah. If
Because
they're
this is a little different. We never had anything like this, you know?
going to be a collection from multiple people, but yeah, I would imagine they would have to still follow the same application process.
And we have to have all those papers. We can't do it on one sheet of paper.
I was gonna say, could we do it on one, like,
You have to simplify a little.
if they give those to you, I can help you with it if you want. We make it on one application, their submissions, or is that illegal?
I would imagine it would have to be separate because it's just each artist individually with their probably one submission unless they have multiple, but yeah, because if there was an issue with any of the pieces, we would want to know who did it and who we would need to contact. So
Okay.
Okay. I have a couple personal questions. Susan, do you spell your name with a Z?
No, my
Okay.
niece did that. It's
Okay, very good.
SUSAN. I just have it that
Yeah.
way because of her.
And Bethany, how do you pronounce your last name?
Kelowna.
Kelowna, not Colonia, but Kelowna. Okay, thank you. At least it's not Cologne.
Right. I get them all. So
All right,
I move to adjourn.
I second the motion.
all right.
Second.
All in favor?
All right, thank
Aye.
you.
All right, okay, thanks, Anna, bye. Sorry, I'll be there next time on time. Thank you now, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bethany, I returned the two chairs.
Oh, I saw that. Thank you.
Okay, okay, good. Okay.
All right. Take care, everyone. Have a
Okay,
good night.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.